Incomprehensible. This just surfaced, but here's from a press conference just a couple of weeks ago.
We're sending stuff over to the Senate. Well, most of the product that we've done is, except now we may have added in the last day or so, and some of what we added is Senate to the bill, like a hearing. Bernie doesn't like hearing. Excuse me. Bernie loves hearing.
He would love to hear.
It doesn't want
he
hearing
can't.
in the bill and all that stuff. So some is Senate oriented, and then we have the family medical leave. We figured if they're putting things in, then we can put something in, even if Manchin doesn't like it. So, so we are getting some bird and privilege. I think mostly we're getting privilege scrub, because privilege scrub is deadly to a bill. Birdable, it's important. It's you have to take it out, but privilege violation can take you out.
So bird bones, scrub. Follow up. What? I'm usually able to make it make sense. Like that's a word,
right?
Flub.
No, clearly she had chloroform for breakfast.
Yes. She chloroforms herself like Michael Caine in the Cider House rules.
She just had...
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the Speaker of the House.
Yes, the Speaker of the House.
What happens when you mix cocaine and GHB?
Yes. Only to be outdone by the sitting former Vice President.
Speaker. It's in the name. It's all you're really supposed to do is speak. And you don't even have to be... Mrs. Eloquent, you just have to not be functionally retarded.
Right. Yeah. No, Mad Libs are way more coherent than anything she just said.
Well, do you remember when Ron Paul had a stroke live on a live stream? We were all concerned. He made more sense in the stroke moment.
For crying out loud, Frankie Muniz, when he had his 19 mini strokes in his NASCAR, I was still talking through the helmet like nothing happened. Can we get mini stroke Muniz
yes,
to be Speaker of the House?
Is there a bird Senate?
You know what I wanted to see? I want to see somebody signing that. I know somebody had to be there to sign. I want to see the sign.
Just going like
what the fuck?
Just Robert Byrd's corpse. You rang.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't say the word, Robert Byrd. You already said it many times.
Nope.
You get it. You were in the Klan. You love the N-word. Just stop.
So bad.
Did anyone understand this?
No.
Person who comments below and gives the most accurate translation of that will win a lock of Gerald's hair.
No, we can't keep giving that away. It's precious.
Body hair.
Well, there's plenty of that.
Oh, there's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Really gross.
For crying out loud.
I mean, ugh.
Yeah. It's
like your friends here.
It's like you're wearing wool fucking chaps.
Mm-hmm.
I love about Sam Elliott. He was so upset. Like, you got one homoerotic gentleman and leather chaps, one in woolly chaps. Like, he really hates the woolly chaps.
He really does.
Like, they have to be functional. He doesn't want them.
Well, woolly chaps are a little much.
They don't really make much sense.
No.
Speaking of not making sense, this is when it's bad, is you want to go in and defend your own, right, Americans? He was like, we can make fun of her, but you don't want the rest of the world to make fun of her. It's like protecting your little brother. But even Australian news commentators, this is Sky News, by the way, which isn't necessarily a bastion of conservatism. I know they're leaning a little more right now, not when I used to do it. This is the rest of the world is laughing at you.
Look what they said about the previous administration. They said that Trump was horrible and that he was crazy and that he was racist and that he was a terrible leader, and he said all of these awful things, and they peddled just complete fake news and fake stories about him. They promised that they would do better and they would be the adults in the room and everything would be just normal and lovely when they got into power. And now they've got into power, and rather than improving on Trump, you've got a president who is completely off with the pixies. You've got a vice president who the very best thing about her is that she can do a bad French accent. And given that clip of Nancy Pelosi, you have a Speaker of the House who apparently doesn't know her Arthur from her Martha.
I like the whole 50s look that she has going on.
I do. I was wondering.
It's sort of rockabilly, but without all the tattoos and meth.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I do. I think it's a good look.
I think it's a good look, and I didn't really hear what she was saying, but I assume it was pretty bad.
Watch Louder with Crowder live, Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern.